Gone for winter mats now. Oh yeah, look at that! Little bits of rubber in there. Rubber. Put that on. Oh, hello. Oh, it's cool. Yes. So guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're with Jason today, and we are going to do a very, very big update on the white Fiesta. If you do not remember, this is a one owner,
27,000 miles.
27,000 miles.
16 valve.
16 valve.
In 1995, the badge meant things.
Yeah, it meant things because you put it on the car and stuff.
More valves than your neighbour.
Yeah, you put it on the wing to tell everyone.
And you put it on the wing, and it was a gear.
Yeah.
So you have more money than your neighbour.
Yeah, that's it. You had to tell them, you know.
Gear with power-assisted steering.
Unbelievable.
Lecky window. Fast forward to this year, it's a rusty.
Yeah.
We are going to see how the rusty is looking.
Yeah.
Because originally we were going to buy an RS kit and just
carry on.
That's been tricky to find.
Yeah.
Still missing one piece.
Yeah.
But we'll get onto that later.
Yeah.
But because I'm friends with some Ford enthusiasts, family friends, and this car is ultimately for my daughter, we're not visiting a body shop today.
No.
We are visiting a friend's house.
Yeah.
And they
which he does bodywork in, which is so cool.
But not for profit.
No.
He's retired gentleman, and yeah, here we are. They're doing the car for us, and it's escalated.
Yes.
It was going to be, well, we'll just paint that wing, Pete, and that bit of rust around the sunroof.
It'll be fine.
Oh, actually, what we're doing now is we're going to fully respray it, Jace.
So that's what we're about to walk into.
Yeah.
Bear with us on this one, because I think we're about to see something that we weren't expecting.
I've not seen it.
Yeah.
No, I've not seen photos. I've been handed some pieces that they've painted, and I'm like, Pete, what's going on? Well, we're doing it's windows out, Jace. I'm like, oh my god, we need to come and see this on video.
Right,
so here we are. This is not visiting one of our normal JW body shops. This is nothing about that.
This is a secret totally squirrel one.
Secret squirrel club.
Yeah.
Never for sale car.
No.
So
we're very excited.
We're excited to get it done. So yeah, let's go have a look.
Let's get in there and find out how far it is.
How rusty it was.
How rusty it was as well, yeah. This is going to be fun. Right, so we're in the Secret Squirrel Ford workshop. I'm going to call this Secret Place.
The stuff that's come out of here.
You will not believe the cars that are built in this area. It's insane. One day we might bring them to the channel if you're all good and you're nice in the comments. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So here we are. Fiesta Project.
I'm a bit like...
Version 2.
Should we start from panel to panel?
Let's start at the top.
Because this is where we initially saw some problems.
This is our biggest issue, and yeah, he's welding in new pieces into here. So it's stripped out, ready to be welded, new pieces of roof, and then blended and painted.
Because that's initially, when we bought this, that was the first thing we were talking about, is that the roof needs to be done, there's too much rust and stuff to really just blow it over. You need to get in there and really get that
Which
done.
is what's happening.
Yeah.
So
we'll come around the back. All of the badges are off. If you're a nerd out there, look at this. They've even done full-on measurements from factory.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. So you know exactly where the badges are going to go.
They'll all be going back on in an identical basis, and I've managed to source brand new versions of these badges, original, from eBay. So that's been good.
New old stock.
Yeah. So we have also got all the handles and all the rubbers out, because they're going to re-plastic paint these in a very trick product that will make them look original and fresh without the requirement of silicone every week.
Yes.
So they're going to be repainted, as are the door lock holders as well, and the rubbers. So they're all going to be lovely once they're done.
Even done down to like little nicks and stuff that are in the paint.
Yeah, so they've noticed where the dents are that are going to require a skim. So yeah, obviously that's a paint shop thing that they would do. It's all been stripped out, ready for paint.
Yeah.
But now we're at bare bones. It isn't a bad car.
No, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No.
We will come back around the back and actually show the back bumpers on for just mocking up at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think we've had a discussion about that, and we were going to go this RS 1800 rear bumper, but to match the blue car, we really do need the rear valance.
It needs to be factory bumper with the valance instead.
The factory bumper that was on the car is colour coordinated, where it's a gear, but Pete's managed to completely fix that, and it looks beautiful. So we're going to keep the original bumpers We've got the body kit and the front balance, and
Yeah.
we've got both the spoilers. So now we need the RS rear skirt to complete it.
Yeah. So, are we going to ask people if they've got that?
Yeah, rear balance is a must. I think that I
yeah.
have been talked out of, and quite rightly so. Pete said, and he's right. This was designed to have a skirt on it, and if I have him modify this to blend in with the original quarter, that bumper's then US.
Yeah.
If a rear spoiler comes up,
Yeah.
So yeah, we can't continue to use that
No.
bumper. That bumper's a really nice quality.
It's not worth cutting it up. It's
Go
silly
back
to
on
do
the
it.
shelf.
Yeah.
So-
So if you do have a rear spoiler bit like the other blue Fiesta, let us know. We'd like to make a purchase.
So-
We'll come around the front though, because
Is the rusty side?
no bonnet on it. But I will say this side's actually alright.
Yeah.
Although this will be painted anyway, there's no real rot and crazy.
No major corrosion issues.
Which is nice. I mean, that's really, really good to see. Yeah, there's little bits and bobs in the paint, but that will all be assessed down the line. Scuttle's alright as well.
Which is really hard to find. Marseille
Yeah.
Fiesta owners know that these are the worst part.
Yeah. So it's nice that that's not as disgusting and horrible as maybe this would be.
No.
So expecting that to be here,
Yeah.
that's really nice. That's saving so much time and effort and
like
money. And
Pete was just saying, who's saving these cars now? That's the thing.
it. This is it.
No
Who's
one's
doing
saving
that?
them now. So we are throwing some money at this, but just picture it with the blue one. There'd be matching bookend cars, and it's a 16 valve Z-Tech, so the tuning possibilities for this are, it's already a fuel injected car. It could be turbocharged quite easily, couldn't it? It's ready to go, but even out the box, it is 90 horsepower and it flies.
Yeah.
It's a great little car.
It's a cool little car.
So that, the more I look at it like this, the more I realise I'm doing the right thing. It's a 27,000 mile one owner car
100%.
with full history. It's got to be worth saving.
Yeah. This is the bit round here, though. This is the bit that we didn't see really, I suppose, until it was at this point.
This was kind of puffed over with some aerosol, and that was behind the bumper. So yes, we do have.
So this is why it's got to this point, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
the roof and the other little bits and bobs, but when it started coming apart, this was the biggest find, I suppose, and
Yeah.
then problem, but not a problem because then it led us down this route.
So it's a genuine Ford wing.
Yeah.
So in Pete's mind,
Okay.
this has had a wing on it at
Yeah.
some point, which is why the paint was different. It's obviously had a knock at some point, and back in the body shop back then, they wouldn't mess around.
Yeah.
Slap a wing on it. But it is a Ford wing, and it's been fitted in the same way as a Ford wing would have been. So he's going to repair the wing on the car. So he's going to weld new steel into this wing,
Yeah.
so that it's still original.
Rather than getting a new one that probably
A
won't be as
non-genuine
built
wing,
as
and it won't
It won't
fit
be the
as
same.
nice, and it won't house the indicator housing as
Yeah.
nice, and then you have a weird gap here. And yeah, at the moment it all sits square. So repair rather than replace.
Yeah.
Which is what's happening.
I think I like the idea of that more as well because it's such a genuine car in a sense. Yes, this is a wing that's been put on, but it's been put on probably very
When it's
early
3
on.
years old, yeah.
Yeah,
So go this
very
rusty.
early on.
And the reason it's gone rusty, now there's 2 reasons. Now here, that is the actual shape of the clip that holds the inner wing on.
Right.
So when they've rebuilt this wing, they haven't done it how Ford have done it. They didn't put any sealer behind here,
Right.
where these clips attach. So the clips have been rubbing, and they've ended up rubbing to a hole. That's why here, there's the wheel arch liner. It's literally, as you can see, been rubbing away.
Yeah.
So rather than being fixed properly, with a little bit of seam seal around the edge of the wing, like the other side, this is what happens when something gets thrown together quick.
Yeah.
It's not the car's fault.
No.
That wheel arch liner's moving around, thus caused a rusty point, and now you've got water collecting in behind the wheel arch liner, rather than just having that nice little bit of sealant.
Going round.
That's going to be fixed.
Would that indicate as well that it was done very early on in the cars?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been a quick £800 insurance job at the time.
Yeah.
Paint, wing, Bosch, done. Out you go. Customers got their car back by Wednesday. Done.
That's
Whereas now we're looking to keep some longevity in the car, so it needs to be done properly.
Yeah. Even down here as well, going from this wing, which of course we just spoke about, just a few little bits and bobs, nothing too crazy going down the side, but
No,
enough for it to be.
if we're painting it, it's got to be.
Yeah, it's then got to be right. If you're going to do that part and the bonnet and that and that and that and that and that, chances are you should probably do the doors as well. So
And this place is exclusive. You're not going to be able to book your car in here.
no, this
So when you
isn't.
see it done,
Yeah, it's going to be
they're family
better
friends.
than Ford did it. and they love Fords. So like the way they do stuff here is insane.
Yeah.
And
we're lucky to be here. Be honest with you, they've got 15 projects waiting to come in, always.
And the last thing they want to be doing is a 4-door Fiesta, mate.
That's what family friends do.
Yeah, that's the best thing though. They, this was initially just going to be bumpers and stuff. And a roof, and then they were like, no, I'm not having that, because this is a genuinely nice car and it needs to be saved, and little bits and bobs like this. You could cover that over. We could not be making this video showing this off, but the best thing is these people love it and you love it, and this then car is going to be so nice out the other side.
It's never for sale.
No.
They wouldn't be doing this if I was going to be doing this for profit. It's not for profit. This is another collector's piece. Or I know you can't really call Mark III Fiesta collector's piece.
But it's going to be.
It is to us.
Yeah.
And,
mark our words, mate. One day there will be cars like this. There might be loads of money, but they will be very far and few between. They will not exist in a one owner, 20,000 mile example. And that's the big thing, is cars like this are still available. If you are after one, go and get one, track one down and make it nice, because in a minute you ain't going to be able to. These are all going to be scrapped. They're all going to be, left to rot out, and then you won't want to save it because it'd be too much.
Exactly.
So,
and it's still got that boxy-ish sort of nature. The Mark III Fiesta was the last of the boxy-ish looking Fords before the 4 and 5 came out. So it classic looks really quickly. So by the time it's got that 1989 RS kit around it, it's got a set of soft lines on it now, which Marty did for us. I think it will come together real fast.
Yeah.
We've got some 4 window flexes for it. It will look cool.
it'd be so right, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it will be so right.
Yeah,
and it's modern enough that it got power steering in this electronic ignition and fuel injection that it will still drive modern.
Yeah.
This was the very last of the 3s, as they called them, the 3.5. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've seen it today. I'm not scared by any of this. I've had RS turbos, so
yeah, we've all had stuff a lot worse than this. But as I hit something, we will come back to this once more work has done. Might be down the line. Might be a couple of months.
I think next stop is when it's primed.
Yeah, that would be quite nice.
Sorted the rust. I think maybe in a couple of weekends time, whenever they get a chance to finish it.
Yeah.
As we saw this morning up in the next warehouse, they are polishing the bonnet because that's been painted.
Yeah.
All the body kit has been painted. All the bumpers have been painted. We're now at the shell stage. So.
Yeah. Very exciting point to see this, really, because it's about to then
it's cool.
Go to the next part of the transformation zone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very excited. But we will update you guys when more happens with this. Man, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.